San Francisco, it's like the never-ending gift. The lawless city that has businesses absolutely fleeing because thieves are cleaning out their shelves with absolutely no recourse. Nobody's going to jail. Well, unsurprisingly, it also has a major drug issue. So Mayor London Breed, held an outdoor board of supervisors meeting to address the rampant drug dealing. But she was heckled by the crowd, the same weirdos that voted her into office. So she cut the meeting short. And then they left the stage. One of those baristas threw a brick at the podium. I'm not surprised at all. So joining me now, Tudor Dixon, host of the Tudor Dixon podcast. Tudor, this is like one of these things, like these people have everything they wanted in government, and yet they're throwing bricks at podiums?
Well, they are afraid that government is actually going to do its job and keep the city safe. She came out to talk about getting rid of this open air drug market, right? And they're like, no, you can't do that. And yet, what do they have left? They've even lost their last grocery store because no stores want to even exist in San Francisco. How can this happen?
Imagine not having, like you're a mom, you have a whole bunch of kids. Like, could you imagine not having a grocery store?
That, honestly, when I heard someone was interviewed and he was like, this was our last grocery store, that sent panic into me. I'm like, with 4 kids, what would I do?
Got to drive an hour to get some bread. All right, so Mayor London Breed obviously pretty much summed up this situation. Look at this.
We have tried over and over again, and what we are doing is not working. And in fact, our local resources have increased, but it has not dealt with the problem. The fact is, it's time for a change.
But no matter what they do, it'll never be good enough.
Why is it just now time for a change? I mean, I remember when San Francisco said, we're just going to let you defecate on the streets. We're going to let you steal any amount that you can steal up to $900. Why is it just now time for a change? Law and order should have come into play a long time ago, and the city wouldn't be in the situation that it's in.
Well, the tax bill's coming around. They don't have the people to back it up. So I want to talk about the impartial Associated Press doing stories that warning that conservatives are participating in a democratic process. The AP did a story about conservatives winning control over a local board of commissioners in a Tennessee county, but they're warning that they're following through with the changes they vowed to make when they were elected. The read says, quote, "The tensions are similar to those playing out in communities across the United States where conservative groups have been running candidates for local offices in recent years and sometimes winning majorities, upending the local government's operation." We call these elections.
But thank goodness they're shocked because we haven't been doing this. I mean, if we're being honest, Republicans are just waking up to the fact that, oh, you can actually be involved locally. Local is where we need people involved. And the Democrats are saying, oh no, this is a disaster. Their ideas are good. Yeah. They're winning because people like them.
Well, that's the thing is, like, once Republicans actually run on the issues instead of the other fodder and social garbage, we actually win elections.
Yes, and that's shocking to them. So now you have even the AP. The AP used to be the standard wire where you went to get the news stories. Now the AP is going, oh no, good things are happening, but they want it to stop.
I know, it's crazy. But listen to this. The Pew Research did a new analysis showing that kids are actually taking longer than they used to become grown-ups with far-reaching, none of them are reaching the key milestones, like getting a full-time job, being financially independent, moving out of their mom's basement, whatever it may be. But this is compared to 40 years ago. Yeah, it turns out when you give everybody a trophy for losing, they don't need to win anymore.
But everyone is getting pushed into college. So this is what we're seeing today. Everyone is getting pushed into college, and people that's not necessarily the path for everyone. So you have kids that have been pushed into college that are getting jobs later. You have students that are pushed into college that aren't getting jobs because college wasn't right for them. We have so many manufacturing careers open. We have farming. We have so many opportunities to put people into jobs in different ways, but parents don't want that because our generation was told that's bad.
Yeah, no, that is true. And like when Joe Biden came out, he was like, oh, coal miners can learn to code. Well, now AI is doing all that, and maybe those coders better learn to coal mine.
Exactly, yes. Or we're not going to have any energy left.
Exactly. All right, Tudor Dixon, appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.